You got what I need. Hopefully this has got what I need here. All right, so I got some big conversations that I want to have about this thing at some point. Just basically just still putting this thing through its paces. You can hear 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on 4S. Alright, number one right here. We're stopping the footage only because I feel like such a heel, realizing this is why she's so afraid of these RC cars. No wonder why she's afraid. Where'd she go? Probably shouldn't be laughing, but while I'm editing, I'm laughing at this because, I don't know, dude, I feel like such a heel. She's gone forever. Where'd you go, Daisy? Daisy, where are you? Wait, dude, she bolted. Daisy. Daisy. Dude, she really bolted. What the hell? I'm sorry. Alright, so I wanted to show you a couple things out here. But talking about this Red Cat thing here, dude, I almost feel this should be everybody's first RC. I know that's a weird thing to say, dude, especially coming out of my mouth. Alright, let's we got tons of smoky goodness. Dude, I've been doing some stuff back here. Certain things still aren't done. So, leaving it right there. Go into the shade here. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. That's me. Over here, your RC general, I guess I want to say your general fun-loving, enjoyable RC god, RC enthusiast, whatever you want to call me. The god part, yeah, you can leave that out. Anyway, it's just a joke. Like I said, with the, the whole thing I was singing up there. Oh baby, you got what I need. So what that usually means is that you get into like a good mood, right? And this RC that they got here from Red Cat, I should put it up on the platform here. Yeah, dude, this is a tabletop. No, it's not 4 foot high or 5 foot high or whatever. Dude, it doesn't need to be. This is a mini tabletop. I don't care what anybody says. This, because of the way it's designed, is a friggin' tabletop. I really think this Red Cat thing, this thing that's in the background here, I feel as though this should be a RC vehicle that probably should be in everybody's arsenal, or whatever you want to call it. In their bag, in their closet, in their closet RC, in the closet RC. There's another one, dude. Coming up with all these good names. But anyways, we added a jump. So this is kind of like a slanted jump. This is not, again, this was made rather quickly, just trying to, again, figure out angles and whatever. It's looks like I kind of screwed it up, but it'll make itself. That jump I just added just a little bit overlay. That thing I left alone. That thing I added a little bit of overlay on the back. And then I started to create a semi-berm. It's a lot harder than you think it is. Because I'm dealing with like slopes and all that other stuff, and I'm using a tractor to do it, the tractor is the perfect size to be able to make all of this, which is awesome. There needs to be a certain amount of manual labor. But anyways, dude, I'm going off the friggin' charts here. This RC probably should be something that you get. Red Cat actually went ahead and did something, right? So here we go. Originally, this was a WAV Racing RC. Supposedly, from what I understand, from what I've been told, is a company, WAV. This was supposed to be their baby. This was like their first iteration. This was them getting into the game of RC. WOV stood for Wicked Off-Road Vehicles, and that's, I know, WOV, it's kind of weird, like, should have just called it Wicked Off-Road Vehicles, but that's what it is. WOV is Wicked Off-Road Vehicles. It was supposed to be like German designed or whatever, and can kind of probably see some of that. So front and rear differentials are like X-Max size. The center diff is like, I don't want to say Kraton, but it's just, they're bigger, it's beefier. They tried to put all the things in place and in line to give you a really good experience. I feel that some of the WOV racing vehicle, I feel some of that is a little too stiff. Like, it's almost as if the chassis, the plastics, have a different grade of plastic to where it's more rigid. So maybe in a buggy situation that would be good. It's just like they did like some weird things there. They did all these things to promote the name, like WOV is literally written everywhere. And I know we're not, this is why I gotta have like a different kind of conversation about this. Maybe I should just shut my mouth and roll on that full trigger. But I guess what I'm saying is that I'm seeing so much good in this RC, and especially with what Red Cat, and dude, I really don't know. Was all this really just a second or a V2? That's what I'm questioning. I'm questioning whether if this was like the V2 or the V1.5, because the WOV was like the first deal, and when they tried to monster truck it, that kind of showed, put it plainly, it showed idiotness. It showed stupidity. It was not correct. In the buggy form, it's great because it's a lower center of gravity vehicle, just because the suspension has a certain upward limit. So that's great. So all the angles, geometry, all that stuff is buggy designed. When they tried to 4x4 it, like, you know, monster truck it, it was wrong. So even the body for the buggy was kind of wrong because you'd get collision. But the WOV vehicle is 9mm longer. And I know 9mm ain't much, but for some, they need all the millimeters they can get. Not me. But anyways, why do I say that? Just because it's funny, dude. So, dude, I've been annihilating this thing. I've been really putting this thing through some paces. The thing is running a 6S CSC. It's got a 14-tooth pinion right now. It's got the Blitzkrieg tires and wheels, which are phenomenal. For the style of tire it is, and the offset is absolutely perfect. I am very happy with this RC. Now, Red Cat did something, they did like a damage control, and that was based on kind of hearsay, but they were also not wanting to put out a truck and leave you hanging like potentially like another, you know, supplier did. And I'm not saying that they left you hanging, it's just Red Cat showed the bigger box store right thing to do. And that was to send out, well, shocks for all four corners. So all four corners of this RC, because there was a combination of press-in shocks and threaded rod shocks. The end was either press-in or threaded, and supposedly the upgrade is threaded. How come with everything that I've done with this thing, nothing is broken? Dude, this thing is still on its factory shocks. And I went ahead and originally thought that I had bent or broken one of the shocks, and it wasn't the case. It was one of the screws backed out. So it's like all these like little weird things that when one company does something and another company does changes, which I don't know, dude. I can't tell you that Red Cat is the one that designed this truck. I think this is literally just 2.0 or 1.5 in the line of the design, where the Tyrants and the Blitzkrieg had like these small little things that were just different. It was just different. I see a lot of positive and really not that much negative. Where am I going with this, dude? I don't know. I think I'm a lot better off at the mechanical aspect of things than the verbal explanation of, I guess, is maybe my hindrance or my downfall or whatever. So right now what I'm going to do is see if this jump is going to stay. I'm going to see if I need to make it bigger, because it's supposed to come from there, come down, hit there, and then potentially hit here. And what I'm noticing is, alignment wise, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm restricted here within a number of things. I'm restricted in property size. I still have to bring that white trailer back here once Big Black is fixed. That's the other thing you don't know. But what I was thinking was, if I'm coming here, I should be able to hit that one, and then berm it. So let me show you what I did as far as a berm goes. And I know some of you aren't interested in the talk, but this is what it is, dude. I'm just trying to show you the small minor changes that I'm making back here to try to make this something usable. This is the start of a berm. Why is it a start? Because I don't know what's going to happen over here yet. So if you see, this is all packed down. This is a combination of rough kind of material, a little bit of overlayment of some of the nice clay just to kind of give it a smoother surface, but it's all just packed down kind of berm stuff. So the intention is to maybe be able to come around and snag on some of this berm, which it almost looks like that now needs to be a little bit higher. Still got to get rid of the roots, still got to smooth a little bit of this out. But originally I was being able to hit this, and I was coming in here, and this was kind of being a berm, but I think I want like a large section of this to kind of be like a berm type of thing. So what I'll end up doing is I'll end up digging into more of that to make it more of a curve, because I ain't touching that. That tree is staying, that thing's perfect, but I want to make sure that I stay away from the root system, and the root system is about like here. So you can see there's some of the roots right there, but it's about like right where it is. So if I chop away at some of this and bring that material over here, you know what I mean? I still have to be able to work and have stuff behind here. So that's what I'm saying. I just can't convert this into an all-out just track, because that's not realistic life over here on a postage stamp size property. So got my eyes on some stuff, but I also moving kind of stinks. So let's pull this trigger and see what this thing can maybe continuously do, and that's provide smiles for miles. So far, dude, so far this thing is doing a great job of the smiles for miles. It really is. Look at that. I don't even have to do anything. The thing drives itself. Yeah, see, I can see, like, all right, right away, I could see that what I was saying, the berm definitely needs to be higher here. And I probably need to dig in a little bit more right here. Kind of like not have such a hump. Kind of dig some of this out. Maybe take that, put it there, so I can have a better curve. That definitely needs to be higher for the berm. So that's what I'll do. I'll take some of that material, plop it up there, dig it more deeper in, and then create like a nice curve here. Okay, something's up. Did I break the other one? So, something is up. We got shock juice everywhere? No, it's water. Alright, so we only have, whoa. Okay, something's up. Isn't that funny? What I had said was that I wanted to, I had wanted to open up this diff. So, the center diff, and I never did. I probably should have, because it's saying something's up. So, it's like center diff. See? Center diff. Something's up with the center diff. Yeah. Something's up with the center diff. Should have opened it up. But the thing was just acting totally fine, so. See, the wetness was making me think it was. Alright, so what is that? So it's not center diff. So something. Oh, I see what happened. Holy crap! And it's the opposite side too. So this got obliterated. So this is the factory stock. Okay, so it's not center diff. It's literally the, look at it, it got all chewed up. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, okay, something's up. All right, I gotta figure this out.